What's up, everybody? I am up teaching a seminar at 8 Days Martial Arts in the Yukon, and we thought, while I'm teaching these guys, I'd give you guys a little bit of insight on something which I love doing. I love doing in sparring. So one of the hardest things for all you guys here, I find personally, is get to that advanced level where you can start exploiting this guy for mistakes he makes. We already talked today about when somebody parries the jab incorrectly, when they drop downwards, that gives me an opportunity to come over top. Now, I'm not fast enough to go one end to here, but I can fake and then come to here. So I'm looking for things to exploit. Could be something like when he does a front kick scoop, which we practiced today. We were doing scoops on the front kick. That's the correct way, left leg to left leg, or left to left. But if he does his right for some reason, then I go, well, okay, that's a mistake. Next time I show it to him and then I come over top. One of the ones that I want to show you guys today is how to exploit a weak stance. So instead of it being here, you see somebody who's like this. They're a little bit more narrow. Or if they don't have that stance, naturally they're not doing that, I just start giving them that. I give him a reason to start going, okay, I'm going to start getting ready for that check. Or I look at somebody who checks the inside low, and I go, whoa, they're coming way across. When somebody narrows their stance, this gives me a massive opportunity to exploit for a sweep. All I have to do is bury myself in very tight and dump them over. This is all based on stance. If he has a good stance and I try this, he's going to throw me down from here by just pushing me to the floor. I did that in a fight one time. I pushed it too hard. I was like, I'm going to land this sweep no matter what. And I tried, and the guy just threw me to the ground because I didn't do the setup. So we look for somebody who comes to this type of stance, or they're this type of fighter where their feet are parallel. And I go, look, this is so easy. All I have to do is step in, just like that catch we did yesterday on the round kick, where I catch, I hollow out, I get my hand in their face, I just, boop, and let them fall over. But I want us to do this in terms of setting up as well, right? Assume he's in a good stance. So we're just going to flick in some of these. He starts either narrowing his stance to get ready for the check, or he starts checking. I can just come to here and then get him when he overcommits. It's as simple as that. Finding something that either somebody's doing incorrectly and exploiting it, or creating something that they're going to start doing incorrectly so you can exploit it. If they don't have the narrow stance, you make them have the narrow stance. I don't think I've ever sparred anybody once where after about 10 of these, they don't start doing something different because it starts to sting in there. So you guys can partner back up, give them a shot. Give them a couple jabs in between if you want. Look for that stance to start narrowing. Fake it. And then just come straight up, push them over. As we were doing before, when you're going to sweep somebody, know they're going to fall that direction. So make sure there's a safe space there. You're not throwing them into somebody who's already on the ground. All right, 1, 2. Let's move around. Let's partner up for about 2 minutes. And guys, I'm just going to walk around, look for some mistakes, give some corrections, and hopefully you can glean some information from that. And on this one, I want you to get right behind both legs, because if you just attack this one leg, I can still correct. Okay. So it's about you getting deep enough that you wrap around my back leg. Yes! Good. So the deeper you can get on this, when I go for my step in, I don't want to just go to here. I want to get really deep and use almost the tricep to get in here. And you can feel the difference, right? If you're in your stance and you're strong, if I get out here, it's kind of like you're pretty strong. But once I get to here and I pop that leg, yeah, then it's weak. So the tighter you can get in, the better. So if you put this hand in my chest right here, and then you bring this leg behind me, yeah, and then just give a little shove. Yeah. Just because you close the distance. Yeah, good. Good. Yeah. Yeah, that was good. Good. All right, guys. That is something that you can play around with. Again, you can try and look for ways to get them to overreach for the jab and then fake to come around. But this one is so easy. If they have that mediocre stance, just exploit it.